Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 anti-aging night creams. This is such a highly requested video. A lot of you have been asking for this video for a very long time. Of course, I took time because I wanted to test out these products. I've been testing out different night creams. These are, of course, retinol based creams, all 10 of them. And I've been testing out different ones for the last 1.5 years. So essentially, this video took a year and a half to compile because I wanted to try out different formulations. I wanted to give options for beginners. I also wanted to give options that are advanced skincare user friendly as well. So you are going to find a lot of different options for all different skin types, skin conditions. If you're a beginner or if you are experienced with skincare, you will find a good anti-aging night cream for yourself in this video. Without further ado, let's quickly dive right into this video. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Do also make sure you hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram and do check out my website www.chetalichadha.com for a structured learning experience. This is an edtech platform specifically curated for a structured learning experience. The first course is a skincare masterclass tailored to Indian skin, which will help you find the right skin type. It will also help you structure a very comfortable to do skincare routine for yourself. Essentially, the aim of this course is to make you the master of your skincare routine. Go ahead, check it out. I'm very sure you are going to fall in love with it. For all of those who've purchased this course and sent us so much love, thank you so much for such an overwhelming response on this course and for loving the course from all your heart. The number of enrollments really is very, very overwhelming. And thank you again for all the love and support. Now, let's quickly dive in today's video. Now, all the 10 creams that I have here for you are, of course, retinol-based creams, and that's why they are called anti-aging nighttime creams. They are supposed to be used at night because we prefer using retinol at the night time. The way to use them is pretty simple. You take pea-sized amount and then you spread it out nicely all over your face. You apply these creams on dry skin and not damp skin. Make sure that you're layering your previous skincare ingredients correctly as well. No clashing ingredients. If you're confused, what are the ingredients you shouldn't pair with these creams, I'm going to link a video that I've done right here. You can go ahead and refer to that video. What do these creams do for you? They essentially boost collagen, firm up your skin, improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. They remove hyperpigmentation. They prevent acne. They also unclog your pores. Essentially, they are a very wholesome kind of creams that you can include in your nighttime skincare routine, depending upon where you are in your skincare journey, which of course I will tell you as I talk about each of these creams, and I'll also tell you for which skin type are they meant for. Without further ado, let's quickly dive right into it now. Let's start with a beginner-friendly option, and this is great for oily combination skin. What I have here is the Retinol Night Cream from Deconstruct. This has 0.1% retinol, 0.1% beta-glucan complex to promote collagen production, helps skin tightening and fade fine lines and wrinkles, niacinamide, which has barrier repair properties, panthenol, and allantoin. My overall experience and verdict on this product is that it's a very good budget-friendly night cream that you can use if you have oily combination or even normal skin. It blends into the skin very nicely, doesn't feel heavy or greasy on the skin. It may not be very hydrating for dry skin. So I would say that this is for the oily combination and normal skin category. Also, like I mentioned before, the way to use a night cream which has retinol in it is not to use a very huge quantity. You have to stick to the pea-size amount. If you feel you need a moisturizer, you need more hydration on top of this, then you go ahead with your normal regular moisturizer. And you can also use a facial oil on top, especially with winters approaching, to moisturize your skin even further. My next product is also beginner friendly, and this is great for combination normal and dry skin. If you fall in this skin type category, you will love it. I have the Retinol Night Cream from the brand Wrinkles. This has a very nice creamy consistency and blends very well into the skin, doesn't feel heavy. Has 0.1% retinol, glycerine, which is a great humectant. This has linseed, cottonseed, and palm oil, which are all great emollients. That's why I said it's great for combination normal and also dry skin. If you're oily skin, I would say this may not work for you. It may just clog your pores because it has different kinds of oils. It does not feel heavy. Having said that, it just blends very nicely in my combination skin, does not give you that greasy feeling. Again, take a pea-size amount and dot it all over your face nicely. Blend it nicely. You want to make sure that you're using the right quantity. Too much or too little, both cases will not solve the case. Usually people end up using too much of retinol creams, thinking it's a cream and you have to use it like a moisturizer. You can top it up with another moisturizer of your choice, if of course you need. My next option is an incredible formulation, which is alcohol, essential oil, and fragrance free. I really loved this specifically for my combination skin. I would say this is for all skin types. I'm talking about the Plum Retinol Renewing Night Cream. What a beautiful formula by the brand. I also love that it comes in a pump format, which really helps you control the quantity that you pump out for your skin for application. Now, this has retinol palmitate, which is a retinol ester, but pretty interesting member of the retinoids. This has bakuchi oil, bisabolol, propendiol, and of course, like I said, it's a lightweight, non-heavy, non-greasy formula. Overall, I think this is definitely a product that I enjoyed using and highly, highly recommend. Use it at the night time, and of course, make sure while you're using a retinol cream or a retinol-based product in the nighttime skincare routine, you have to follow it up with a sunscreen every morning. Another question before we move on to the fourth recommendation. A lot of you ask, how many times should you use retinol in your skincare routine? Very, very skin dependent. If you're a beginner, start with once a week. Build it up to 3 to 4 times a week at max. For me, I'm still at 3 times a week. Works really well for me. Honestly, if you ask me, I don't feel the need of bringing it up to 4 times a week, because otherwise it starts giving me that inflammation, irritation on my skin. I have, by the way, been using tretinoin for a while now. If you want me to do a video, a detailed video or a shorts video, let me know in comments below and I'd love to talk more about tretinoin. My fourth recommendation is for someone who's an advanced user, experienced with retinol. You've either used retinol serums or retinol creams in the past, and you're looking to take it a notch higher. I have a beautiful, wonderful product recommendation for you. What I have here is the WishCare Advanced Night Cream. Extremely impressed by the product, the performance, and the overall formula. This is great for anyone who has combination, normal, and dry skin. This has grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, olive fruit oil with niacinamide, retinol, sodium hyaluronate, sea algae, oat protein, rosehip extract, green tea, and cica. Now, this I feel has been very smartly formulated with very calming ingredients. So if you're an advanced user, you can actually go ahead and try this product. I would again say start with 2 times a week because you've used retinol in the past, and then build it up to 3 times a week. They've used really soothing and calming ingredients here. For my combination skin, it worked really, really well. I did not feel that it's clogging the pores, even though it has different kinds of oils in it. And my mom-in-law used it, who's a dry skin. She loves very creamy consistencies, and it worked really well for her skin as well. Overall, very well formulated, and if you're an advanced user, you are looking to bring that retinol game a notch higher, try this one. My fifth product recommendation is something which actually took me by surprise as well. I was not expecting this product to perform this well. On paper, it looked a very potential formula, but many a times what looks good on paper doesn't actually land up performing that well on the skin. But this product really did well. What I have here is from Conscious Chemist, the Defender Peptide Retinol Night Cream. A, this is beginner friendly, and B, this is meant for all different skin types. Lightweight, non-greasy, blends very easily into the skin, and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. My only qualm or my only thing about this product would be that it says it has encapsulated retinol, which I'm going to come to. Usually whenever a product says encapsulated retinol, I always feel they come in a pump format, and the technology is such which ideally should come in the pump format. Now, I don't know whether they've changed the packaging or I have an old packaging, but with the fact that this product actually performs really well, I would give the tube a pass because the performance is really well, the overall formula is really well, but I would have preferred if this product actually comes in a pump form. Other than that, I really, really enjoyed using the product. Now, the reason why I point out encapsulation is because I don't know if the tube form actually affects the efficacy of the encapsulation, the entire encapsulated retinol in this product. That's why I say I prefer a pump form instead of, all the products that I've used have always been in pump form, which says that they have that ingredient as encapsulated. Let's quickly look at the ingredient list now. This is infused with multi-peptide complex. We have encapsulated retinol. We also do have antioxidants like caffeine, vitamin E, liquorized root, sodium hyaluronate, hyaluronic acid, an amino acid building block for skin, collagen, anti-inflammatory and soothing ingredients like vitamin B5 and allantoin. Overall, a great formulation and one of the most potential ones out there in the market. Very, very impressed with this one. Now let's talk about the encapsulation technology. Just to give you a brief idea, what is it? Encapsulation essentially means, it's not an inky name, it's a technology, which means that they've encapsulated an active ingredient in a sphere or in a capsule. Now, these capsules are usually made with materials that are very safe, stable, and essentially protect the efficacy of that active ingredient. It basically allows slow release of that active ingredient. So when you pump it out on your hand or on your finger, you're basically activating the encapsulation for the fresh release of that active ingredient right there on your palm when you squeeze it out. My sixth recommendation is a very, very beginner-friendly formula. If you're stuck, you don't know where to start from, you don't want to take a risk of inflammation on your skin, try this product. What I have here is the Earth Rhythm Retinol Cream with vitamin B, C, and E. Great product from Earth Rhythm and wonderful for beginners, especially if you have oily, acne-prone, sensitive skin condition, if you have normal combination skin. We have retinol palmitate here, a retinol ester, pure vitamin E, and a form of vitamin E here, tocopherol acetate and tocopherol, glycerine, squalane, panthenol. We also have ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate, an all-soluble vitamin C derivative. Now, this, of course, is an alcohol, fragrance, and essential oil-free product. The fact that this has ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate, which is a form of vitamin C, must make you question, because in one of my videos, I have mentioned that don't mix vitamin C and retinol. Let me explain this to you. I've also mentioned that if it comes pre-formulated in a formula and you have to patch test, it can definitely be used. It's a pre-formulated version. We are not mixing two different actives. What happens is the vitamin C is a very unstable form of an active. It essentially can be reactive with other ingredients. So you have to be careful with both vitamin C and retinol. That's why I always say don't mix them together yourself. But if it comes pre-formulated in a formulation, it should very well be safe to use. Of course, make sure to patch test a product like that. My next product is from the brand Dotkey, and what I have here is the Retinol and Ceramide Night Repair Cream. This was sent to me in PR quite recently, about, I would say, 2 months ago. And when I saw the formulation, the ingredient list, I was obviously very intrigued, and I was in the process of putting this video together. So I had to try it. Very, very good formula. Great formulation, kudos to the brand. Now, this is beginner friendly, and I would say this is meant for all different skin types. If you are someone in the sensitive skin condition category, if you have hyperpigmentation, looking for a retinol cream, I would say this would be a much more safer bet, because this has a lot of soothing and calming ingredients as well. Let's look at the ingredient list now. We have ginseng here, squalane, vitamin E, palmitoyl tripeptide 5, ceramide, NP, retinol, hyaluronic acid, glycerine, and jojoba oil. Now, while I always prefer that, when there is a retinol formulation, it comes packed with niacinamide somewhere in the ingredient list. Most of the formulas that I've talked about do have niacinamide in them. This one does not. However, this has tripeptide in it. This also has ceramide in it. You have ginseng. So essentially very calming, hydrating, and soothing ingredients have been combined in this formula. Overall, I feel a great formulation. And if you're looking for something that's budget friendly, fall in the beginner category as well, try this one. Now I'm going to talk about a slightly expensive product, but it was worth mentioning in this video because it is nonetheless a very good formulation. This was actually one of the first retinol creams I had tried. If I remember correctly, this was practically the first one. I talked about it a long time ago, I think about 1.5 years ago or even more. I was still testing out, reading up on different formulations. And then later on, of course, there were a lot of good Indian brands that were launching very good products. So I went ahead and tried those out. but this one definitely worth mentioning. If you have the budget for this, I have the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. Very, very beautifully done up retinol product. Result wise, gives you great results. The texture is amazing, meant for all skin type. I would say this is slightly between a beginner and an advanced user. After having used various different formulations, I would say it's not totally beginner friendly. I would peg it somewhere between beginner and advanced. So if you let me explain it to you before you get confused. So what I mean is that if you are a beginner who's used retinol for about a month or 2 months, then you can of course try this product out. If you're a total beginner new to retinol concept, then I would say try something else. I've given you so many options, and then move on to this one. I love the packaging. You have to pump this down and you get the product dispensed right here. I feel packagings like this, of course they are expensive, but they really, really maintain the efficacy of the active ingredients, especially when it comes to something like retinol. This formulation has retinol and retinol ester with niacinamide. We have vitamin E, sodium hyaluronate, amino acid, propendiol, and urea. Not sure for sensitive skin condition, has some really good emollients, solvents, and moisturizing agents. After consistent use, I would definitely say that this is for between advanced and beginner friendly kind of a product. And one of the other reasons why I say that is while they have formulated retinol and retinol ester with niacinamide, which is great, they've also added urea in this. So if that is an ingredient which your skin is not friendly with, introducing that immediately would not be a great idea. Having said that, great product, worked beautifully well on my skin. Now moving on to my last two recommendations. Both products I don't have here, but they are definitely worth mentioning in my top 10 list, and that's why they sit on this list on number 9 and number 10. On number 9, I have the Olay Retinol. I have the ingredient list in front of me, so I'm going to read that out. Before that, that product definitely I feel is for advanced users. If you are normal to dry skin, you are going to fall in love with that product. My only concern is, of course, like everyone keeps saying, that the percentage of retinol is not disclosed. Having said that, it's Olay. I've tested the product as well, and I really do feel that it's an incredible night cream. It's my mom-in-law's favorites, and she's gone through tubs of it. Definitely shows results as well. I'm going to read out some of the important ingredients. We have retinol propionate, which is a retinol ester. We also do have retinol here. We also do have peptide here, which is essentially matrixyl, a 5 amino acid peptide, which has proven to be, there are good researches to say that it is great to work on fine lines and wrinkles and on textured skin. Like I said, it is without a doubt a great product. Only thing is I would have appreciated if the brand disclosed the percentage of retinol on the packaging. My next product is the Pilgrim Retinol Cream, which also I don't have here, but I've tested that out. It's great for normal to dry skin. If you're sensitive skin condition, I would say don't use that product. It has a bit of a fragrance, not too strong, but I have given other options to try that one, the beginner friendly one. This one, I would say definitely for experienced user, the Pilgrim one as well. Quickly going to read out some of the important ingredient list. It has almond oil as the first ingredient, and that's why I say it is perfect for normal to dry skin. We also do have niacinamide, which is great paired with retinol, of course. We have sodium ascorbate phosphate, a derivative of vitamin C. Also a reason why I said that if you have sensitivity on your skin, probably use something else. We have antioxidants like bearberry extract, tocopherol acetate, forms of vitamin E, of course. And then we have sodium hyaluronate, panthenol, and that's the entire formula. Overall, a great formulation, I would say. The brand has done a very good job at it. It's a lightweight formula, doesn't feel heavy or greasy on the skin. So if you are looking for something for an advanced user, if you have experience with retinol, you can of course try this product. With that, it's a wrap, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, which took me a year and a half to put together. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll try and reply them as soon as possible. If you have any video recommendations for me, and if you want me to make my experience or just journey video with retinol, leave me a comment down below. Until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.